How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're here with Hands of War. Yes, we are getting our hands dirty once more in Hands of War. Thing is, I'm kind of doing a lot of experimenting with Hands of War. As some of you may know from the last episode, I'm grinding so I can get past that, ice bat. I think it's called an ice bat. We'll just call it an ice bat for now. Unfortunately, I'm kind of struggling with them. I did go deeper into the cave, and I found that the main ice bat, or I rediscovered, the main ice bat has, well, he's level 15. I don't think I'm strong enough to attack him yet. Something tells me if I try to do that, all these bats would damage me first, and then even if I waited to heal, I wouldn't be strong enough. I don't want to take the risk of just dying when I don't necessarily need to die. So, I've decided that I'm going to just, grind a bit more. But I don't want to do another quiz. Nothing wrong with quizzes. I actually thought the last one was kind of fun, and I didn't mind the episode running over too much, but I think Hands of War is an interesting opportunity for me to experiment with the type of gaming I should provide you. Because I know, at the end of the day, well, I want to make myself kind of unique to some of you guys. I want to, try new things with you people. See if I can get you into new things. I don't know, maybe if I do a quiz with you about nuts, you'll try cashews, and you'll be like, oh, these cashews are really nice. And then, I don't know, somehow I would have contributed in your daily life. So, here's the thing. Previous episode, we did a quiz together, and you discovered a little more about me, and discovered that I'm actually a cashew. I am not a human being, or a YouTuber. I'm actually a type of nut. In this episode, I wanted to be a bit more, creative, shall we say. Some of you might have caught on that I'm a huge fan of certain surrealist artists. Mainly René Magritte and Salvador Dali. I don't know their names, but I'm pretty certain that's their names. Thing is, though, I've never been able to share it with anyone, my interests. None of my family's into art. My boyfriend thinks I'm kind of weird for, getting into it, because I do get quite provoked sometimes when I first discover a, new surrealist art piece, as you guys will soon see. So, I've decided I'm gonna go through, 5? Yeah, I suppose I could do 5 pictures of Salvador Dali's work, and then you guys can kind of see, what kind of distress I get into when I discover a painting of his. Yeah, no, most, surrealist artists, as far as I know, where's this? Oh, Shadowrunners, never mind. Yeah, most surrealist artists, they have, hundreds of paintings. A lot of them not many people know. I mean, the common ones, like the one with the melting clock, and the one with the guy that has an apple in his face. But you know what? There are those pictures that are either too perverse for you guys to see, or just too strange that no one's really paid attention to them. Hold on, before I actually do that, I need to find a quest, but I think I'm too weak to do anything on this game. I've ran out of, the lower quests. There are, more quests up in this area, but I think I'm still too weak. Because I think they're in their 20s, aren't they? It would actually be better for me to go against the giant ice bat. Just get it over with already, but, that's not going to happen. So what levels? Yeah, no, he's still way too high. God damn it! I can't do anything in this game. I'm resorting to using artwork to pass the time. Oh, I just want to kill something. Alright, whatever. You know what? If I have to go back to the bloody cave again and grind some more, so be it. See, I'm going to look at some pictures now. I'll show them on the screen for 10 seconds or so you guys can take in what lovely ideas these surrealist artists have. And then, I don't know, we'll just make fun of it together. Okay, so this one's called Allegory of an American Christmas, painted in 1934 by Salvador Dali. What's Christmassy about this? Okay, so there's an egg, and there's I think that's meant to be South and North America there. But other than the egg, what else is going on? We got a nice idol in the corner there. A plane is going in the egg. For some reason in North America, South America's fine. And it's an allegory of an American Christmas. So what Salvador Dali is trying to say is, if there was a giant egg, if the dinosaurs were still alive, which, maybe one day we'll get robot dinosaurs like in Horizon. Salvador Dali is basically saying if a plane crashed into one of those dinosaur eggs, which could happen, I don't know, maybe it's a time-traveling plane. If a time-traveling plane crashed into a dinosaur egg, that would be an allegory for an American Christmas. Now, why would Dali think this? Why would Dali think that the death of a dinosaur egg by a golden plane would represent this? Well, clearly Americans believe in guns and shooting people. They're very enthusiastic for that, 360 no scope. You see, annoyingly, I know these images have like definitions on them, as you can see below, which I'm trying to kind of hide. There's a little history thing there, but we'll ignore that. What is going on? There's a little man there above the mannequin. There's like a desert of crap. Okay, so... Oh, crap! I died! Fuck! Damn it, I was trying to adjust the picture! Oh, good. Yeah, you died and lost some... No, I need my experience... Alright, at least I'm still level 15. God damn it, Salvador Dali. I thought this was a good idea, but I've actually lost experience rather than gained it. All those stupid fucking bats. Fine, you know what? We're not that far into the episode. So, okay. In America, Christmas is a hot, not cold. Planes crash into eggs. And that is the meaning of Christmas in America. As you can see, this is why I like surrealism, and this is why it's just so fucking weird. Okay, so this one's called Tristan and Isolde? Isolde? Wait, is a bat attacking me? No, I'm not even in the cave yet. Fine, I'll stab a bat first. Tristan and Isolde. I'm not sure which one's which. Thankfully, there are no nipples in this picture. There's a surprising amount of nipples in surrealism, believe it or not. So... Tristan just wants to give Isolde a hug. There's a cart over there. Oh, and the Day of Reckoning is happening in the distance. Oh my god, what's wrong with Isolde's hand? Alright, ignoring the fact I just highlighted the image and then the title came up twice, which is good. Alright, so Tristan is obviously interested in Isolde. He is able to look past that big grubby hand. That big, manly, grubby hand that Isolde has, clearly. Although, to be fair, I think Tristan's only interested in Isolde because of that daffodil.
It's not a daffodil, it's a dandelion, you deranged little pumpkin.
Like, look at him. Like, I know Tristan's not such a bad looker. Wait, which one's the man and which one's the woman? I thought the man was the one on the right. But, thinking about it, the one on the right looks like a girl because of the hair. I mean, I guess you could get, like, guys with long hair, which are actually the most gorgeous types of men. Guys with long hair, green eyes, obviously a six-pack. That is a necessity for the ideal man. He has to be somewhat smart. I'm not saying he has to be like Einstein. More like, he's the kind of guy that when you're ill, he'll come by your bedside and, read you some poetry. Anyway, what was I on about? Tristan and the Isolde. God, you can just tell Isolde's parents hated her. I mean, why would you name your child Isolde? If someone actually does that because they watch this video, then my life as a YouTuber to better society has already failed. I'm going to grind a bit more first, because I might as well leave a slight break. But yeah, you can see why I get somewhat distressed about these pictures of surrealism. They are very provoking, they're very interesting. And they're not like Picasso. Picasso seems to, like, draw just a ton of squares and think, oh, this is art. And I guess, like, I don't know, maybe it was like 1600s or something. Then yeah, interesting art. I don't even know when Picasso was. I know, like, surrealists were, like, 1900s. Like, I think I don't know when the main ones came out, but whatever. It's like middle 1900s. You see, like, many of the cool surrealist artists, and when I say cool, I mean like the only two I care about: René Magritte and Salvador Dali. But yeah, their paintings are just so weird, and there's so many of them I haven't seen yet. And each time I see, particularly René, I get, like, so fascinated by his pictures. I love René's. But then, I feel like Salvador's are, like, more powerful. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to be an artist to a bunch of gamers. That's fine. Let's go to the next picture, shall we? I'm trying to be careful so like the bats don't get me. But I found another picture. Invisible Afghan with the apparition. So there's a nice face forming here. Like, slightly, with some nice lips. But I'm also interested by the fact there's these leopards here, which are doing Infinity War Part 1. I think half the leopards are being sacrificed to Thanos. There's a nice mountain in the background. We're in the middle of a desert. I mean, on the bright side, the sky looks nice, but I feel kind of bad about the leopards. God, I am looking forward to Infinity War Part 2. I don't know what's gonna, like, happen, though. I think everyone knows the heroes are gonna come back to life. Like, it's mainly because all the main stars, like Black Panther and, what was it, Spider-Man, they've all said, oh yeah, our next film's coming out soon. Which kind of spoils Infinity War Part 2 in a way, because that means they're gonna come back to life. Or if they don't come back to life, then, you know, no, they have to come back to life. Unless it's like, Spider-Man 2 is a prequel to Spider-Man 1, but how's that gonna work? You're gonna make Tom Holland develop backwards? Are we gonna see Spider-Man as like a younger than he already is? He's already like, what? Well, he's in college, so I guess he can't be older than 18. He doesn't look that old anyway. And then before that, what? They're gonna show Spider-Man as like a 13-year-old. I mean, they better not do like a Uncle Ben origin story, because we all know how that went down. Yeah, no, I think that's the only thing I got out of that picture. Some, what are they, cheetahs? African dogs? They're doing a Thanos. They're disappearing. Look at them. They're just smoking and stuff. Half of the, what am I saying they are? Cheetahs? Dogs? Horses? No, they're not horses. Like, half of the horses, or half of the, like, dogs, or whatever they are, they're just disappearing. And it just so happens the picture captured, like, a majority of the disappearing objects. You know, let's just call them objects. I clearly can't define what the hell it is that is disappearing. Oh, god damn it! Every time I try and find a picture, I die! God damn, I haven't even leveled up this Let's Play. I'm already in my 4th picture and I haven't leveled up once. Those ice bats are doing good for me though, I think. It's just I can't deal with them. They're way too distracting. How am I letting those... Goddamn... I've got 2 corpses here. No, wait, were these already here? No, because... No, I've only died twice. Oh, okay, whatever. Fine, I found another picture. I just got to be careful not to die. Maybe I should exit the cave after... Wait, are these bats weak? No, they're not. Okay, next piece. The Anthropomorphic Cabinet. I don't really know what to think here, except someone thought that they'd just turn into a cabinet. Doing a good job, aren't they? Look at them. They've got, like, clothes in their belly. Did they eat, like, a nice dress when they were, like, I don't know, when they had breakfast? They just eat dresses for breakfast, and then for lunch, some socks, and then for tea, I don't know, like a full 3-piece suit? Maybe this is representing, Salvador Dali's inner desires to become a cabinet. As we know, Salvador Dali was a messed up man. He clearly thought Christmas was a plane crashing into an egg. Maybe he, believed, people were cabinets. That's an interesting concept, actually. For some reason, despite having all the clothes in his chest, though, there's a girl rejecting him right in the corner. I wasn't sure if you guys could see that, but, you couldn't. Right in the corner there's a girl just walking away from him, and he is... No, sorry, I thought I was gonna die again. Yeah, no, that guy... that guy is actually moaning about the fact that despite having so many clothes in his set of drawers that he carries around with him everywhere, he still cannot get any game. God, that must be like... That is actually really tragic. What if that guy, right, transformed himself into a drawer? Because, let's be fair, he's not the best looker in the first place. I mean, look at that face. It's... What even is it? It's just full of hair and crap. It's not even a face. So you've got a guy who was born with, like, hair for a face. He didn't actually have a face. It was just loads of hair. And he thinks, right, what can I do to get girls to like me? I know, I'll turn into a set of drawers and eat some clothes. Then, when a girl finds me, she'll be like, these clothes are nice, and then completely ignore the fact that I'm fuck ugly. Oh, I need to heal a bit. I could easily use these potions, but I kind of want to save them. I mean, this money could also come in handy. Although, the 1,104 I've got. I forgot I have my shield. I'll take the shield off, and then put this shield here. Is this a good shield? Well, it requires level 12, so I guess it's pretty good. Yeah, no, this guy turns into a set of drawers, eats clothes, and girls are like, yeah, these clothes are nice. And yet somehow he's still messed it up. The guy is a walking cabinet. Clothes are a woman's best friend, and he still fucks it up. God, you know what? I know I'm a gay man, but if I had actually screwed it up with a girl, and, despite being a set of drawers, after all that, after turning my chest into a set of drawers, like some kind of drawer cyborg, and I still couldn't get game, I probably would be as heartbroken as that guy there. You can just tell he's depressed. He's not going to store his PlayStation 4 games in there, is he? And plus, PlayStation 4 didn't even exist in 1920s, 1930s. I don't even remember what date was it released. The painting, 1936. Okay. So 1936, what can a man put in his drawers? I mean, he can put, a pocket watch and stuff. I don't know how he's gonna wear some good clothes, though. What if he has, a funeral to go to? A man that's just consists of drawers, and he has to, put on, a smart suit. But he can't, because he's a set of fucking drawers. Seriously, how is he meant to wear any clothes? Okay, he could get trousers on, sure. But if he tried to get, a shirt on, wouldn't the shirt just break apart or just refuse to button up? Alright, that's my opinion on the anthropomorphic wardrobe or whatever it was. I've got time for one more painting. I could try and get this to be a whopper. Don't know why I'm going this way, considering I could still get some more experience here. Okay, something very interesting just happened with my life. You know how I was saying, Salvador Dali's amazing, and, Picasso, he likes drawing squares, and that makes him stupid. Weirdly, I didn't know this, but Salvador Dali has actually drawn Pablo Picasso. This is what he's come up with. I bet you can see the resemblance. So clearly we have, alright, everyone remembers Picasso has a spoon for a tongue, and doesn't. He has an actual tongue as well. The spoon has a guitar, which only certain factories must be able to produce, because that guitar must be tiny. He's got a box on his head. Wait, he's not even... God, look at his boobs. His boobs doesn't even have nipples. Are those lily tattoos or something? Or they're just regular leaves? And of course the shell there for his brain, representing the complexity of Picasso's mind. I don't know what is Salvador Dali, without looking in the description being now I totally know what Dali meant because I read the description. Without reading that description, how could I possibly comprehend what Dali was trying to show there? Because clearly he wasn't trying to show, Picasso's an amazing guy. What does this tell you about Picasso? I mean, this tells me Picasso's a pretty messed up guy. I mean, clearly he can't play the guitar, is this trying to represent him, is the guitar on the spoon of his tongue? Guitar on the spoon of his tongue? What a weird sentence. Is the fact that the guitar is on his tongue, and he has no arms, represent that all this time Picasso wanted to be, the greatest guitarist ever? Did Picasso actually want to be Jimi Hendrix before Jimi Hendrix was a thing? Now I'm talking a lot of shit, but I genuinely don't know what to make of this. It even says portrait of Picasso. Do you think Dali saw Picasso and thought, yeah, this is exactly him? Obviously. Also, what is that white thing? The clothy the stringy white thing that's going out of his neck and onto his head. What statement is that about Picasso? Is that like Picasso's like... Picasso didn't have hair. I don't even know if that's true, but I think he was bald. So what Picasso used to do was put a fucking dangly white rag on his head so he could pretend he had hair. Is that what Dali's trying to express in this painting? Wow, there's literally nothing I can say about... What's the flower meant to be? Is that meant to be like Dali just saying, yeah, this guy was a good guy. Picasso was a decent man. Does anyone remember the time where he opened his mouth, brought out a spoon, and then there was like a little guitar on the end? God, who could forget that? Seriously, if that happened in real life, if someone came up to me and was like, hey, stuck out their tongue, and there was like a spoon and a guitar at the end, I'd be like, what the fuck have you done to yourself? I don't know, maybe Dali and Picasso were in leagues with each other. Maybe the Picasso that everyone sees in photos and stuff wasn't actually Pablo Picasso. You know what? This might be the only true depiction of Picasso that we're ever going to see. Can't get over those boobs. Alright, well, I think that's enough for surrealism. Again, like, as I've said before in the last episode, I'm doing a lot of this because I want to experiment a bit with my YouTube channel. Hands of War, I know, is not a series that gets a huge amount of reputation. It's not like the series everyone is looking forward to seeing. It doesn't have a story that's constant, which annoys me as well as you guys. Oh, damn it, I'm nearly level 17. Now I want to get to level 17. But yeah, basically, I want to experiment a bit. If you guys want to comment in the description below what you'd like to see me, like, I don't know, react to, comment on. If you want me to, like, maybe you don't. Maybe you're just like, can you just play the goddamn game? Which I get, that's fine. I can play the goddamn game. It might actually make me get further in the game. I mean, I've got, what, 46 XP to 17? Had I not died twice, I actually would be level 17 by now. But you know me. Oh, please don't die again. I really want to get that level up now. My health just regenerates so slow. But yeah, Hands of War, I'm just experimenting on that at the moment. I did actually think about doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh card thing and just saying like, the origins, the story behind the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The only problem with that was, it wasn't so much they were too abstract, it was more the fact I couldn't find a random card generator, and I wanted to find some monsters that I didn't know, but I know all the monsters, so I kind of find it hard to make up a story about them. And plus it was all like the same monsters, like Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Twin Long Rods, believe it or not, is actually one I struggle to come up with any kind of, like, depiction for. Right, I'm at level 17. I'm at the cave. So I'll get some... Oh, I've got 6 points. Okay. I'll get it all on strength. Then I'll be stronger than ever. And I think next episode, I'm going to try again to get that heart piece. No more playing around. No more quizzes. No more looking at surrealist art. We're actually going to play the game. Imagine that. So yeah. If you guys want to play the game for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. If you guys want me to, like, try something, like, I don't know, look at a certain artist's art, or do a certain quiz, or talk about something during, well, any videos, really. And you can say it whenever you want, even if it's, like, 10 years later and I've shut down the channel, which I don't think I'll do, but that might happen. Comment anyway. If there's something you want me to do, something you want me to try, then I will be willing to, you know, give it a go. Play a bit of Hands of War, have fun with it, just go crazy, you know? But yeah, without further ado, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, see ya.